Hi everyone. Now today we are again with a topic determinants. Today we are going to discuss applications of determinant to coordinate geometry. What is the application of determinants in the coordinate geometry? We have known that in the terms of all of you are aware that area of triangle, when the points x1, y1, x2, y2 and x3, y3, when we have the points are given, then we know that the area of triangle is given by the formula x1 y2 minus y3 plus x2 y3 minus y1 plus x3 y1 minus y2. This formula we are going to all of you are aware in the class 10th level, when we have the points x1, y1, x2, y2 and x3, y3 points are given there. Now when we have given 3 points and with the application of determinants, how can we find out here to get the area of triangle? Then we have the formula in the terms of determinants given by del is given by half x1 y1 x2 y2 x3 y3 and our third points are 1 1 and 1. These are the application of determinants in the coordinate geometry. When we have a given points of vertices of a triangle x1 y1 x2 y2 x3 y3 and we have to find the area of triangle, then the area of triangle in the terms of determinants is given by half determinants of x1 y1 1 x2 y2 1 x3 y3 1. You see, after when you are going to be expand without with any row or column, we get the given form there. Now again it is used by to find out the area of triangle. When we have to show that 3 points are collinear, 3 points are collinear, then we are going to use that determinants x1 y1 x2 y2 x3 y3 1 1 1. These values is equal to 0. When we have to show that the given 3 points x1 y1 x2 y2 and x3 y3, these points we have to be so that these points are collinear. Then we are going to show that what we are going to be so that x1 x2 x1 y1 x2 y2 1 and x3 y3 1 equal to 0 are collinear. Now we are going to be discuss with some we are going to taking some problems there to solve. So suppose we have a find the area of triangle. Find the area of triangle which vertices are a 5 4 b minus 2 4 and c 2 minus 6 is given there. We have to find this area of triangle. Then what we are going to do? Area of triangle ABC is given by del is given by 1 by 2 of what we use x1 is our 5 y1 4 x2 minus 2 y2 4 x3 2 y3 minus 6. Then third points C1 elements are 1 1 1. Now again we are going to be applying determinant properties there, making 2 of them 0 there, and then going to expand about C3 there. Then we are going to change in R2 minus R1. Also we are going to change in R3 minus R1. Then we have there is no change in R1. Then write down 5 4 1 here. Change in R2 is what? R2 minus R1. Minus 2 minus 5 we have minus 7. 4 minus 4 we have 0. 1 minus 1 we have 0. Change in R3 is what? R3 minus R1. 2 minus 5 minus 3 minus 6 minus 4 minus 10, 1 minus 1, 0. Now we have 5 4 1 minus 7 0 0 minus 3 minus 10 and 0. Then we are going to be expanding along C3. What do we have? 1 by 2. We are going to expanding along C3. There is 1 and its respective is minus r. What we have? We are going to along this. We are going to dating this row and this column. Then we have minus 7 0 minus 3 and minus 10. We are going to apply 1 by 2 into 1. Here we get minus 7 minus 10 70. This terms is 0. And we have 70 by 2. That's mean we get 35 unit. 35 square units, because we are here finding out the area of triangle. Then this is the required process to solve it, to getting the area of triangle. We are going to put the points x1 y1, x2 y2, x3 y3. Then we are going to be expand it. Now we are proceed to our next example. Next problem is there. We have to be so that the points a comma b plus c, b comma c plus a, and c comma a plus b are collinear. We have to show that these points are collinear. Again, what do we have to show that? We have to be so that putting the all points in the determinants, and then we have to show that the value of det is what? 0 there. Then we are going to be, first of all, take determinant del is equal to a b plus c, b c plus a, c a plus b, and third element 1 1 1. Now our step is that we have to be so that the value of det is 0 there. Then what will the operation there? First operation is what? We are going to be change c1 by c1 plus c2. Then the value of del is given by as a plus b plus c, a plus b plus c, a plus b plus c. Now we have b plus c, c plus a plus b, 1 1 1. Taking out common a plus b plus c from c1. Taking out common a plus b plus c from c1. Then we have del is equal to a plus b plus c. Here we have 1 1 1, b plus c, c plus a plus b, 1 1 1. Now what do we see that? Our C1 and C3 are identical. When any two rows or two columns are identical, then the value of det is what? 0 there. Then now a plus b plus c into 0 equal to 0. That means the given 3 points are collinear. All these points are collinear. Now we are going to be proceed to our next problem. We have a next problem is that if points a comma b1, a2, b2 and a1 plus a2 comma b1 plus b2 are collinear, then we have to be so that a1 b2 is equal to a2 b1. Again, it is given there, these points are collinear there. Then we are going to be use a concept in solution. Since given points are collinear, then what we have? We have a1 is a1 b1, a2 b2, a1 plus a2, b1 plus b2, and 1 1 1. The value of this determinant is what? Equal to 0. We are going to start with, because given that these points are collinear there. Now these points are collinear, then we are going to applying properties there. We are going to make 2 of them is 0. Again we are applying change in R2 R2 minus R1, change in R3, R3 minus R1. And what we have? There is no change in R1, then write down A1, B1, 1 here. Now R2 minus R1, then we have here A2 minus A1, B2 minus B1, 1 minus 1, 0. Now we are going to applying R3 change by R3 minus R1, A1 plus A2 minus A1, we have A2 here, B1 plus B2 minus B1, we have B2 here, 1 minus 1, 0. Now we have 0 there, is equal to 0. Now we are going to be expand along C3. Expanding along C3. When we are going to be expanding along C3, what do we have? We are going to expanding along C3, then we have deleting this row, and this row we have 1 into A2 minus A1, B2 minus B1, A2, B2. We are going to be expanding along, then we have A2 minus A1, B2 minus B1, A2, B2 equal to 0. Then we are going to be applied, then we have A2 minus A1 into B2 minus A2, B2 minus B1 equal to 0. Now we have A2, B2 minus A1, B2 minus A2, B2 plus A2, B1 equal to 0. These terms are cancelled. Then we have shifting it, and we have A1, B2 is equal to A2, B1. A1, B1 equal to A2, B1, which we have to be prove that. Again, we are going to be revise it. If the points A1, B1, A2, B2, A1 plus A2, B1, B2 are collinear, then we have to show that A1, B2 equal to A2, B1. We are starting with the collinear condition that these points are collinear, then the determinant's value is equal to 0. Putting in the given points, then applying a properties determinants, we are going to be making 2 of the elements 0 there, then expanding along C3. When after we are going to expand it, then we get the required result. Now we have the one of the example there. Using determinants, find the equation of line passes through the points A12 and B36. Using determinants, find the equation of line passes to the point A12 and B36. Now with application determinants, we have to be here find out the equation of line, and we have a given 2 points. Our line is passes through points. Just suppose basically we have a take point A and B. A is 1, 2 and B is 3, 6. Using determinants, we have to find the equation of this line AB. Then what we have to do? Just we are going to take any arbitrary points on a line there. Just suppose we have a point P on there, and its coordinate are x, y. Then by application of determinants, this point A, P, B, these all points are lying in the same line, means points A, P, B are collinear there. Since the points A, P and B are collinear, then by the application determinants, what we have? We have what? We have determinants of the points. What do we have? The points 1, 2, 3, 6. We take P already there. Take P, A, P, B, 1, 2, X, Y. We take 3, 6, X, Y. It's not matter there. Just X, Y. Then we have 3, 6, and third elements are C3 elements are 1, 1, 1. Now these points are collinear, then the value of date is what? 0 there. Then again we are applying the property. We are going to change in R3, R3 minus R1, change in R2, R2 minus R1. Then we have just we are going to be taking two of them 0. Look, we are not going to be, because the points are not same right there, then we are not going to using the given operation here 1 2 1 and then 3 6 1. Here we are just going to operation change in R3 minus 3 times R1, take 3 times R1 there. Then what we have, we are just going to change in R3, because in R2 then we have it's a complicated in the terms of xy. We have to take a problem to expand in the terms of xy. It's a lengthy there. Then we are going to change in R3, just write down 1 2 1 x y 1, because there is no change in R1 and R2. There is only change in R3. Now it's R3 minus 3 times R1. 3 minus 3 we have 0 there. 3 to 6 6 minus 6 we have 0 there. Then now this is 1 and this is 3. 1 minus 3 we have minus 2 there. Now we have to be expanding along R3. We are going to expanding along R3. Then we have, first of all we are going to write down determinants there. What we have 1 2 1 x y 1 0 0 minus 2. Now we are going to be expand along R3. Then we have minus 2 and its respective minus determinants of minus there. Then we have, deleting this row and this column, we have 1 2 xy. Now minus 2 is equal to, this is y, this is minus 2x equal to 0. We are going to, now we have minus 2 into this, because minus 2 cannot equal to 0. Just we have y minus 2x equal to 0. This is our equation of line, or we write down y equal to 2x. This is our equation of line which is passes through the point A12 and B36. Now what we have discussed today, till now we have discussed the applications of determinants to our coordinate geometry, in which we have the formula to find out the area of triangle when we have given 3 vertices or 3 points there, x1 y1 x2 y2 x3 y3 there. Then we are going to discuss till now in the determinant form we have the value of area of triangle in the given by the, in the application of determinants we have that x1 y1 1 x2 y2 1 x3 y3 1. And second we are used here the concept of collinear to show any 3 points are collinear. The determinants value of x1 y1 1 x2 y2 1 x3 y3 1 are equal to 0 there. The one thing is, remember that since we are going this represent the area of triangle here, since it's represent area of triangle, then when you are going to solving it, sometimes we get negative there, but we have to be take only positive sign there. When we are going to solve in determinants form, and then we are going to take up after solving we are getting a negative sign there, but we have to be converted in positive, because area of triangle cannot be negative there. And the second thing is that whenever you have given a, just suppose there is another problem we have given there area of triangle there. We have given area of triangle there, and we have to find any one point of unknown point there. In the given condition, then we have to be take their positive and negative. The value determinants we take their positive and negative sign both there. Thus we are going to be discuss with taking one example there. What we want to be explain that. Look, just suppose we have a given. There is some problem that if area of triangle ABC is something 3 square units given there, and we have to find k if it's 3 vertices. For example, take A is 1 3, B take some 0 0, and takes unknown in C k0. Just suppose we have example problem like that. If we have given their area of triangle 3 square unit, and we have to find the unknown point k there. If we have the vertices given that A is 1 3, B 0 0, and C k0, then in the given case, when we have a given area of triangle already there, then we are going to take the area of triangle using plus 3 and minus 3. We are going to use plus 3 and minus 3 both sign there. Just look in solution what we are going to do. We have area of triangle is given by half of determinant's value. What do we have? 1 3 0 0 k0, and then thirds 1 1 1 equal to what we take, area of triangle is equal to plus minus 3 there. Now transposing this to here, then what do we have? 1 0 k 3 0 0 1 1 1 equal to plus minus 6. We have plus minus 6, transposing 2 on that given side. Now the what we have, we seen there, we have 2 elements are there. We are going to be expanding along. This is our C2. We are going to expand this along C2. Then we have 3. Just remind that we have take plus minus plus. When we are going to be expanding, then we have, remember, always sign plus minus plus minus plus minus plus minus plus. This is 3. This is belongs to minus 3. Then we have to take minus 3 there. Then deleting the row of minus 3. We have to delete this row and column. Then what we have? We have 0 1 and k there. We have 0 1 and k1 equal to plus minus 6. Now we are going to solve it. We have minus 3. This is 0. This is minus k equal to plus minus 6. We have 3k is equal to plus minus 6. Now we take first time positive, then second time negative there. Then we have, when take positive value, we get k is equal to 2. When we take positive sign. When we take negative sign, then we get k is equal to minus 2. Then you have to remember it. So whenever you have to go to find out some unknown points, and you have a given area of triangle there, area of triangle given there, then you have to take its positive and negative sign both there. Till now we have discussed the applications of till now today we are discuss application of determinants with respect to our coordinate geometry. In coordinate geometry we have discussed we can using to find out area of triangle by determinants. We can also show that the 3 points are collinear there by using determinants property there. Now in our next classes we have to be in our next classes we are going to be, till now we have read about determinants, then we have again we are going to find out inverse there. In our chapter matrices we have to find out the inverse of any given matrix using elementary row operation there. Now we have one of the other concept to find out the inverse of the given matrices there with this use of determinants property. Then our next class is based on the find out the inverse of the given matrices there using determinants process. Then you have to be remembered 2 or 3 things must here. We used the concept of singular matrices. I am going to revise again this topics, singular matrices, and what is our non-singular matrices. I already discussed this topics there. What is our singular matrices? What is our non-singular matrices? When we have to solve our singular matrix, any matrix is given there. If a matrix A is given there, and our det is determinants of A is 0, then this matrix is known as singular matrix. In this case, we cannot find out the inverse. Just take for example, we have some A is what, 3, 2, 6, 4. Then we are going to find its det value. Then what is det is given by 3, 2, 6, 4. What do we see there? 4, 3, 12, 6, 2, 12, prime minus 2, 12 equal to 0. Then this matrix is a singular matrix. We cannot find A inverse here, there. And similarly, to show that what is a non-singular matrix, when a matrix is a non-singular, then its det value is what? Cannot be equal to 0. It may be positive, it may be negative sign there. When we are going to find out any determinants that it's maybe positive, negative, then we say that this matrix is non-singular. That means A inverse exists there. For example, we take some matrix like we have 5, 3, take here 6, 5, take here 4. Now what is det value is A is there. We have 5, 4, 20 minus 18. We get 2. This is not equal to 0. This means our matrix A is a non-singular and A inverse exists. Our A inverse exists. Then how can we find out A inverse? We are going to be discussing in our next classes, where we are going with a concept. First of all, we are going to be known that what is adjoint of matrix. After that, adjoint of matrix, we use the formula A inverse equal to adjoints of A divided by determinants of A. What is adjoints of A? We are going to discuss in our next classes there.